Welcome to another episode of Airplanes from the Closet. One of my viewers said that I needed to be a little bit more eccentric in my videos, so I thought, well, I'll give something a try here. I thought I would do this video with one striped glove, and then I got thinking about it. That's not going to work. You know, I'm going to have to talk in a higher voice and maybe even adopt a chimp named Bubbles. So that's not such a great idea. So then I thought, well, you know, maybe I'll just change my name to, well, this symbol. I'm not really keen on that neither, so I told myself, hello, McFly, why keep living in the past? Just be who you are. And if you got that last reference, you're getting old like I am. So anyways, with that being said, welcome to the second episode of Airplanes from the Closet. This is Revenge of the Cliff. So I'm going to talk about two planes here that I had some problems with on, it's not exactly a cliff, but it was a high point overlooking a river that I was flying over. And the first one is the Artec Edge 540. Now this is an older plane that I've had. As you can see, it's busted up right now. That's from the encounter that I had. I was flying this. Actually, I've had several crashes with this plane. The most spectacular being I was pulling a high G turn, pulling through a corner, and the wing decided to separate from it. And it was actually quite graceful as the fuselage spiraled into the ground and the wings kind of fluttered in the air down to the ground. But this is a really nice plane made by Artec, carried by Nitro Planes as well. I got one of the very early versions, which had I think it was a 700 kilovolt motor on it, and that was a little bit iffy. I've since replaced the motor with, I'm not even sure what this motor is. I got it cheap someplace, little silver motor. It's not like a Tower Pro 2100, or 21 turn, excuse me, but it's along those lines, and it pulled the plane quite good. After I replaced the fuselage, the plane was never quite the same. I put these on it to try to stabilize it a little bit. Flies great when there's absolutely no wind. When there's some wind, it's just not that great. So I was flying off this river embankment, and due to it being a little bit higher than the river below, the floor below, I was doing some stunts with it. It's a very acrobatic plane, by the way. And I did a stall spin, and last second I'm thinking I can get another half a revolution out of it before pulling out. Well, I didn't get the half revolution. This was the result. Went right into the rocks. Luckily, I wasn't near the water, so I got some work to do on this. But this flies on a 1300 milliamp 3-cell pack pretty nicely. And believe it or not, I'm still running all the stock electronics in it. This is stock servos and the stock receiver and stuff. Running it off of my 72 megahertz transmitter, though. So very nice plane if you're into sporty type planes. I won't actually call this a 3D plane. I'm not big into 3D anyways, but I know some of you are. But very sporty nonetheless. Second plane that I had problems on that same cliff was a J-Power F-35. And one thing I learned about these J-Power 50 millimeter series EDF jets is you have to throw them like a baseball player. And so you have to throw them kind of like Babe Ruth. But then again, that doesn't make sense because Babe Ruth was known for his hitting, not his pitching. So anyways, you really got to give them a good heave to get the air under the wings to get them flying. And I didn't give this one a good throw. It had a lot of left-hand torque roll. I didn't trim it up properly. Sorry, the sun's getting in my eyes here a little bit, not winking at you. Didn't have enough speed on the throw, and it kind of twirled in and hit the ground. So it was quite a little bit of a drop. So ended up breaking the nose here. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of glued it up and crumpled this up. Date with a hairdryer. Took a lot of those wrinkles out. And I've flown it a number of times since. Completely stock with the stock battery and stuff. It flies terrific. Get about 6-7 minutes worth of flying time on it. I've also flown this on the Hobby Parts Sky Lipos, a 1000 milliamp pack, and that flies excellent in it too. The balance seems to be just about right on it. So those are the two planes that I wanted to show you today in this episode. Revenge of the Cliff, episode 2. And until next time, this is, well, anyways, happy flying.